Yes, hi my dear students, welcome to the Winners Academy. So today we are going to discuss about angles, right? Today we are going to study about the angles. So angles is also a very important lesson in mathematics. So we need to study about the units, lamai. So you can measure the angles, right? You can measure the angles by using degrees. No, you have to give the values with degrees. That means, as example, 60 degrees, 20 degrees, like that. 90 degrees, like, okay. And also we can measure the angles by using the protractor. There is some semicircular part you can see there, so that is called as a protractor, okay. And also, so in the angles also we can study about the types of angles. Basically you can divide some parts like here, right? Okay, Lamai, so what are the types of angles there? We'll see that. So, and specially I need to tell you, Lamai, angles, instead of that angle word I can use this symbol, right? We no need to write down angles again and again. We can use this symbol instead of angles, right? So you have to keep it in mind that. Okay, so then after, so angles we can divide into some groups like here. So the first type is what? First one is you need to know about angle at a point. Angle at a point. Angle at a point or vertex, right? Angle around the point or angle around the vertex also we can say. And also if I am taking the vertex like here, what is the angle around this vertex? So that should be 360 degrees. Don't forget about degrees here, right? So the second type I can get like here, yeah, the second type I can get like here, that is straight angle. Okay, so that is straight angle. And straight angle means, it's very easy to keep it in mind that straight means straight line. So the angle on the straight line, okay. So the angle on the straight line is called as the straight angle, that is equals 180 degrees, okay. You have to keep it in mind those values properly, then it's easy for you. And also we can go for the third type. Yeah, we can go for the third type. The third one I can get like right angle, right angle. So we know that right angle means this one, so that is equal 90 degrees. So we can use by using this symbol, so we know that in some questions they have marked the angles like here, but they are not writing any value. That means that angle is equal to 90 degrees, right? We need to know about that. So that means equal to 90 degrees. Okay, you need to keep it in mind those. So then after Lamai we can go for the fourth one, right? In the fourth one, that should be acute angle. That should be acute angle, okay. Acute angle means you need to understand like here, if the angle is less than 90 degrees, that is called as acute angle, right? You can say like less than 90 degrees, okay. And also in the fifth one I can get like here, fifth type I can get like this, that is reflex angle, right? Yeah, the fifth type I can get like, before going to the reflex angle we can go for the obtuse angle also, no? So obtuse angle, what is the meaning of obtuse angle? We'll see that, right? Acute angle means less than 90 degrees. Obtuse angle means that should be more than 90 degrees, okay. Not only more than 90 degrees, and also it should be more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. Can you understand that? So I can say like here, if I am taking this unknown angle like theta, right? So this one I can say like here, that is greater than 90 degrees. Theta is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees, okay. So you need to do like here. So the obtuse angle should be greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees. And also we can go for the last type. So in the sixth type I can get like reflex angle, right? So this reflex angle I can write down like here. Reflex angle means what? Reflex angle means it is coming like here. If I am taking the acute angle, that is not the interior side, that is exterior side. Okay. So the exterior side you can call as a reflex angle. I am taking this one also as theta, and normally the theta is the theta. This is theta, right? This is theta. So that should be the algebraic term which we can use for the unknown angles, right? So same like algebraic terms. So like x, y, z, a, b, c, like that. In same way we can use theta for the unknown angles, right? So that means that theta is locating in between 180 and 360. So how can it write down this one? Yeah, we can write down like this. That means theta is greater than, theta is greater than 180 degrees. Theta is greater than 180 degrees and also less than 360 degrees. It's easy to keep in mind those values, right? So anyhow, you have to keep in mind those things. So we can go for the first part again, right? So if I'm taking the angles here, right? So if I'm taking the angles, today we studied about the angles, no? So angles, instead of angle word, I can apply this symbol, right? This symbol, okay. Then after you can measure the angles by using the degrees. That means the units of angle means degrees, no? Right? So then after we studied that we can measure the angles by using the protractor. Protractor means that semicircle part, right? You know about those. We discussed about in the previous class, and we can measure the angles by using the protractor, right? Okay, then after we can go for the types of angles, right? So in here we are going to study about the types of angles. So first one I can get like angle at the point, or otherwise angle around the vertex. That one also you can say in that way also, right? Angle at a point or angle around the vertex, that is equal, that you can mark like this, and that is equal 360 degrees. Okay. So the second one I can get like straight angle, that is angle on the straight line, that should be equals 180 degrees. Okay. So in the third one, so I can get like right angle. Okay. So right angle means if the angle is equal to 90 degrees, that is called as right angle. Okay, then after we can go for the fourth type. The fourth type is acute angle, right? And the acute angle means if the angle is less than 90 degrees, that is called as acute angle. And also we can go for the fifth type. The fifth type is if the angle is greater than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees, that is called as obtuse angle, right? And also in here, lastly you can get the reflex angle. Reflex angle means that should be greater than 180 degrees and also less than 360 degrees. And this is theta, right? Theta you can use for any unknown angle, that is same like the algebraic term. Okay, that is acting for the algebraic term for the unknown angles. Yeah, so those are the things we studied. So today we studied about the angles there. So in the next time class we can discuss about some other important lesson, right? Okay, my dear students, I hope you understood all the things clearly. If you have any doubts, you can comment me, right? So I will try to reply you. Okay, my dear students, so thank you for engaging with me. So see you in next session. Take care. Bye. Have a great day.